Letter C. What's the end behavior? Up, down. Very good. How many zeros does this have? It does. Turns 2. Y'all, what's y-intercept? 0, 0. Okay, guys, let's go ahead and factor. They have a factor of negative x that we can take out. You have to factor out that leading negative. Okay, so when we factor out that leading negative, let's change the signs. So it's going to be positive 4x squared minus 4x minus 15. Let's see if this is factorable. Can y'all do that in your head? What's 4 times negative 15? Good. Negative 60. Middle number goes at the top of my little graphic. Y'all, there's numbers that make that. What are the numbers? Very good. Negative 10 and a positive 6. Let's divide by what we slid. Both of our answers are going to be fractions. Do not forget to simplify your fractions. Also, do not forget to bring down the leading negative x we did at the beginning. So it's going to be negative x. Y'all, this negative 10 over 4 turns into negative 5 halves. Put that 2 in the front. It's going to be 2x minus 5. This over here simplifies to 3 over 2. Put the 2 in the front. 2x plus 3. So x is going to equal a 0, a positive 5 halves, and a negative 3 halves. Any questions on this factoring? They all had an exponent of 1. I don't have any multiplicities shown in parentheses. Let's plot these dots on the x-axis. They all are going to have straight through behavior. Do not draw any graph until you draw your arrows first. So it's going to be up, down. And then just start drawing and go and do the behavior that you wrote down. Straight through, turns, goes straight through, turns, goes straight through. Going to change. Let's start talking about the end behavior. So for the end behavior, I don't see a negative, so I know it's still going to be up on the right side. I just need to know the degree, and to find the degrees, you add the exponents. What's 2 plus 3? It's 5, so it's opposite. So the arrows are going to be down, up. Wait, how many? What did we add up to again? 5, that's the zeros. So there's going to be 5 zeros. Turns is still 1 left, 1 less. So let's write 4 for the turns. The y-intercept, you can't just look at it anymore. It's not in standard form. Y'all, please write and remind yourself when it's in factored form, this is called factored form. Somebody already factored this for us. When it's in factored form, you have to work for the y-intercept. You can't just look at it. So remember, for the y-intercept, x is 0. You're going to have to plug in 0 and do your order of operations. So this is going to be 0 plus 1 squared times, not adding, times 0 minus 3 to the third power. Simplify your parentheses inside the parentheses. That's going to be 1 squared times negative 3 cubed. Negative 3 cubed. Y'all, what's the y-intercept? What does that turn into? Negative what? Yeah, negative 27, that's right. Any questions where that came from? Don't get hung up on that.
If we have like an x squared or like a 5x in front of the equation, do we just put the y-intercept as 0, 0?
Yes. Yeah.
So it's fine and 0, 0? Or do we have to put 0, negative 27?
The answer for this is 0, negative 27. All right, the good news is we don't have to work it out because it's already in factored form. So let's just plot the dots. That's x plus 1, so I'm going to write a minus 1. Y'all, what kind of behavior is that minus 1? S, T, or C? Tangent. Let's write a T. Positive 3. What goes above this 3? Yes. C. The y-intercept is way below the origin, so kind of get that where you can. All right, we're ready to graph. We are ready to draw arrows. There is an arrow down, on the left, up, on the right. Here we go. You just follow exactly what you drew. You drew an x-intercept up there, so your graph has to go up and bounce off of it. Go back down, hook through that y-intercept. Start going back up and go and draw your change in concavity if you can. If you can draw a little swirl there, that's great. If you can't, you still get full credit because you labeled a C right there. That's why it's so important for you to label S, T, or C depending on the exponent. That's going to be the graph for that one.